Okay, we're live. I'm waiting.
Waiting for what?
I've been waiting for over 24 hours now.
What are you taught? Wait. I should know this.
Yeah, you probably should because it was horrible.
It was horrible?
Yeah.
What you did?
No, what you did. Okay. Hit it, Hutch.
You know what it is now, boys and girls of the podcast world. Matt and Tyler on the mics. They're gonna stay here until they agree. They're gonna stay here until they agree. Oh, thank you for listening. This show's called Until We Agree. Oh, thank you for listening.
Okay.
Okay. So whenever you're ready, welcome back to Until We Agree. This is Matt from Until We Agree. I preferably by myself, but Tyler did show up this week as well. So whenever you're ready, go ahead and apologize.
Are you talking about when I led you on to talk like how great you were and then dunked on you at the last
Well,
second?
you didn't lead me on. You kept, but okay. So, is everyone aware of what jokes are? If we don't have a live audience, but I'm going to assume the audience knows what jokes are. Is that a fair assumption?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
the grand
Okay. Enough.
majority,
Yeah.
the
Just
vast
yes. It was
majority.
a yes or no. Yes or no. Okay. So we're gonna live in yes. So I do post the podcast. We're filming on a Wednesday because we still got a weird schedule right now. So you're hearing this on Tuesday. This is from the Wednesday before. And so yesterday I posted the episode from last week, which is called Our Thoughts on The Office in parentheses the US. And so I post that and I go, like I do every week, I go Ebby live. And then Tyler just goes, you're funny and you're a talent. And I said, shut up. You're tricking me. Because you never say anything nice to me. I would love for you to say more nice things to me. I think I had been pretty nice to you over the weekend when you were feeling insecure about your shirt. And I said that you have huge muscles and you're so strong. Remember when I said all that? And so I was like, maybe he is turning over a leaf, but I'm not going to believe it because I know you're a clown and you're a fool and a harlot. So you keep saying that I'm great. And you keep saying that I'm the GOAT. And you just want me to acknowledge it that I'm the best. And I say I would love for this to be true. And all you do is just make a joke. You make a joke and like I never fell for it once. And then
This went on for 40 minutes.
You make the punch. Yeah, you make the punch. Yeah, because I wasn't buying it. I wasn't giving you what you wanted. Obviously, I knew you weren't going to be nice to me. Part of me is like, maybe he will be nice. Maybe. But I should have known better. That's not who you are. So, and then you never apologized. I tried to.
Well, I sent the picture of Dwayne Wade and LeBron James doing that like iconic alley-oop, and I said thanks for the lob.
Yeah,
you set me up for the joke.
Except I didn't.
And then you said you're blocked, buddy, and then you proceeded to not block me.
I did for a few hours, dude. I did. That was at 9:57,
really,
and then.
Did you really do that?
Well, I didn't block you. I didn't know if I would lose like all our files if I actually blocked you.
Right, our important files.
Yeah, so I didn't actually do it. My intention was to never speak to you again, if I'm being totally honest with you.
And you just caved on that immediately, or just?
Well, yeah, I saw a funny X.
Okay.
But then you didn't respond to me, so then I got even more furious because I was like, now you're acting like you're blocking me. And you gave me this garbage
then I
excuse.
told you about the crazy day that I had.
I didn't though. I didn't have a crazy day. I just wanted you to respond once, bro. And I felt like I was now becoming a burden on you, even though you were the burden on me. It felt weird. It was a weird dynamic.
Oh. Well, I mean, let's let the people decide, you know?
Yeah. Decide on what?
Dude, just let them decide. I don't know what you're doing right now, okay?
Okay,
it's Taco Wednesday.
Yeah, leave a comment in the comment section on Spotify if you're listening on Spotify and give your 2 cents on this. And it's not Taco Wednesday, it's Leftover Wednesday.
First of all, we have way more important businesses to attend to.
Yeah, and I know we probably should have led with
queen.
this. Yeah, our queen. We should have probably led with this, and I'm kind of regretting it now. But we're here, and if you're a Swiftie, welcome. We appeal to the Swifties. We are Swifties. We've never been on Maddie Healy's side ever. But now it doesn't even matter, it seems. Why? Tell me why, Tyler.
Because, first of all, Travis KELCE would absolutely demolish the little scrub that Maddie Healy is. That little wiry twig. I mean, that guy, Travis KELCE's what, 290 pounds of pure muscle, unadulterated muscle. He would stomp him to bits, and then he would tear his arms off and probably eat him and still be hungry. He's so big and strong.
What if his muscles were adulterated, you clown? Why did you say that? That's not the right word.
What does it even mean?
Yeah, you didn't say it right. Anyways.
What would it mean to have adulterated muscles?
I don't know. That's why I'm wondering what you just said. I don't think you used a word that is relevant there.
I just feel like you're picking at me. I just feel like you're picking at me to pick at me when really we should be picking on Maddie Healy because he fumbled the bag, let's just say. But let's list off all the men who have fumbled the bag. Let's be honest.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Harry Styles.
Let's alternate. Joe Jonas.
Joe Alwyn.
Ooh, Calvin Harris. Met you in the summer.
Calvin Harris. Holy cow, that's a deep pull.
I know.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
John Mayer.
Yeah. Maddie Healy, as we
okay,
that one he gets a formal mention now. He gets a formal mention.
No. Ooh, who? I feel like there was. Well, don't people like hate her prom date? Who's just like some normal guy?
Probably, and he fumbled the bag too.
Yeah, I think she went to like a public high school in Nashville, and I think like her like prom date has a reputation for also fumbling the bag. So
bag fumbled.
So your turn again.
Yeah, and there's countless other secret ones probably.
I'm sure we're not privy to everything, but what we want to say is, first of all, congratulations, and second of all,
yeah,
it's just we can poke fun at Maddie Healy for being a scrawny little rat who makes bangers from time to time. We can poke fun at Calvin Harris. We can poke fun at all these people, but at the end of the day, are they not just vapors in the wind? Are they not just names on a ledger? Who were there, but now it doesn't matter because she's in love, and maybe one day you'll get to feel this. But as someone who's married,
oh, right,
as someone who's married, what is anything but not love, persevering now, abiding in love now, and isn't that not
you
enough?
Beat our Queen Taylor Swift to marriage. How do you feel about that?
I just feel like I blazed a trail for them, and I want to say you're welcome, first of all, and I can't wait to see what the wedding is like.
Right, because all Nashville people will probably be invited. I guess that's true.
Right, and so I have to imagine that be totally honest with yourself right now. What position, out of everyone in the world, where are you being ranked on the potential, like on your chances of being invited to this wedding?
Can I say?
Yeah.
Like honestly,
mm-hmm.
How many?
Are you wondering, or do you want to know how many people there are in the world? There's 8 billion.
No, I know there's about 8 billion. I sounded like a Porky Pig there for a second. I would go with top 100,000.
Dude, you're top 100,000.
I have 2 degrees of separation to her dad.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Do you want to disclose what that is?
Shout out Aunt Lisa. They lived. I don't remember the full story. But the barber, I might be butchering the story. They go to the same like hairdresser or something.
Oh, no way. That actually is okay.
Certainly not enough to get an invite to the wedding, but
if everyone in the world is up for grabs,
right. It feels like it would bring me a couple steps closer.
Okay. That's good information for me to have for my answer. Assuming everyone in the world gets a +1 who gets invited.
So you'd be 100,001.
So I'd either be 100,001 or I would be 100,000 times 100,000. Do you see what I'm saying?
That's
because
a lot of people.
So I either am next in line to get invited, or you take someone else, and then I have to then find a new degree of separation.
That's crazy.
So my question to you is, who would you pick, your girlfriend or me to be your +1?
Well, I will say you're on here referring to her as queen, and my girlfriend did use the words "who even cares" when she saw the announcement. So I don't know.
And-
it's a tough one. I'd have to really think on that and hear each of your pleas.
And let me just say to the Swifties who are listening, who even cares? I even care. Is that not enough?
That is enough. And really quick, I saw your text asking for Genick to come on for dating advice.
Yeah,
and
please.
He said he can't right now, but he also said he doesn't even know if he wants dating advice from quotes. This is in quotes, Matt Howard.
What does that even mean? What does
He
that
said,
even mean?
Isn't he married? What would he know about dating in 2025?
Yeah, except I wasn't married also in 2025, so I'm actually pretty privy to dating in 2025.
You just got dunked on.
Here's someone.
No, you just got dunked on.
Let me dunk on him back. You want to know who I could date if I had the desire to do so?
You're married, so be careful. What? Who?
Is Ginnick's mom a nice lady?
Okay, we're not doing this. She's listened to this before, so you have to cut that out.
I'm not going to. Anyways.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. So Ginnick, I know plenty about dating, and you would be so honored. You would be so honored to get my.
We need to have him on. But here's the thing: Taylor Swift,
Yeah.
Kansas City Chiefs tight end Travis KELCE. What do they have in common?
They love the color red, right?
Okay, and
they were both at the Super Bowl this past season.
yes, and you
Yeah.
wanted to talk about the Super Bowl.
Yeah, because we're for since I'm not going to cut out the
just a
mom
few more
bit,
tries.
I'm not going to cut out that little stutter there either. So the audience knows that I'm an equal opportunity rat. Yeah. So Taylor Swift got engaged. Travis KELCE has been in the Super Bowl many times now.
Also got engaged.
He also did get. That's a great point. He also did get engaged. And what I want to talk to you about is we have a huge Taylor Swift audience. That's always been known. The web browser women and others who are not web browser women who just love Taylor Swift. They've always been around. They've been lingering. But another part of our demographic that maybe the web browser women aren't aware of is our social media impact, which is translating to views on the podcast right now. We heavily lean towards young men who love the NFL. We have over 250,000 engagement views in the last 2 months, which is unreal. That's actually like, when you think about it, I've never come anywhere close to that. I had one video like 3 years ago get 100,000 views, and that was cool. But we've got 250,000 views in the last 2 months.
And the video you're talking about was just like because we got lucky that Ben Platt wanted to sing a Dear Evan Hansen song live, and you filmed it.
Yeah, I just filmed it. That was pure luck. And now, but we're creating opportunity now to be engaged with on social media, and it's gone really well, and it's been fun to get to do that. But that whole contingent of audience is we found that we're really good at engaging and drawing in mostly hate, but some love for NFL fans. And
A lot of hate, though.
A lot of hate. I said some love. I maybe 1% love, mostly hate. But that's kind of fun for us because that's like our whole thing here. Is our whole thing is being kind of satirical, and so our social media is satirical. The only thing that's not satirical is how much we love our queen Taylor Swift, if I'm being honest. So this felt like a perfect time to blend our audiences in a way that's never been done before, and it's almost, I don't think it could be any more perfect than what we're about to do. And that is to talk about the Super Bowl. That's the NFL, and talk about music, Taylor Swift. What do you mean? It's perfect. So I asked you, we're going to do a draft of 3 acts that we want to see perform at the Super Bowl.
Yes, I like a draft format in this.
And why did you just
Yeah.
comment in our agenda performative males?
I thought of something just now that I wanted to talk about because I think we'll get to it later.
And
But I think we'd kill in that category.
Why did Noah react immediately?
I don't know. He
Noah in our
could
chat,
be one. We don't know yet.
He definitely is. Okay, sorry. So yeah. So what were you saying about the draft? Sorry.
I like the draft format because if you have any of the ones that I picked, I'm going to be like supremely shocked.
Well, then you're in luck because you get to go first and have the right to claim the first name, the first act.
Let's go. Okay. So my first pick in the Super Bowl halftime draft, I'm selecting the guy who sings "We Will Rock You," / the guy who sings about the Rock, like The Rock. You know, like talk about drive. That's about power. That one.
That is just The Rock.
If the first one is unavailable for whatever reason.
Oh, so you want to draft a backup act?
Well, it's just like the We Will Rock You guy. I don't know if he is available, so we'll see if not, we'll get the guy who sings that song about The Rock.
Yeah. Okay. Sure, man. That's good. And I'm glad once I gave you the right to go first, I got a little nervous because I think there was one chance for us to overlap and you didn't take it. So I'm going to take my number one overall pick for who I want to see being the performer in the halftime show, our queen, our inspiration, our joy, Taylor Swift.
Wow. See, we went different directions with this.
What do you mean?
Because my second overall pick is it's me and you, but we have no warning or preparation, and we just get in on a helicopter and land at the 50-yard line and have to go.
Uh-huh.
That's my second pick.
Isn't that a SpongeBob episode plot? Or am I just making that up?
It might as well be, but I don't know about the helicopter underwater at least.
Yeah, that would just be a submarine at that point. No, that's a good point.
And so I think that'd be fun.
So you have no comment on Taylor Swift. You just want to move right on to us being the
She's just our queen. She's just our queen. What else can be said?
She would put on a dynamite show. Are you familiar with the Era Store? Do you remember the Era Store?
I've heard of it. Never got the pleasure of seeing it.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have 10,000 liquid at the time of the ticket sales, but I heard it was amazing. I need to watch the movie.
Dude, I watched the movie because I also was not liquid enough. I wasn't wet enough to go to the show. But what?
Don't say it like that.
What do you mean? I'm talking about my finances.
Right. No, I know.
Like I didn't have enough cash on hand to be able to afford it. But that's not the point. The point is I was enamored by the production. It's a 3-hour concert.
Dude, yeah.
I'm actually getting some weird deja vu.
She's a dog.
To the first time Travis Kelce talked about Taylor Swift before they were dating. That's exactly what he said. So I want to retract that statement. I'm not trying to swoop in or anything. I just am impressed by our queen Taylor Swift by being able to pull something off like that over and over again. Talk about performative males. How about a performative female for a second? Taylor Swift can perform.
Yes, we know that. She's our queen. We need far more sound bits. That way we can put them out into the ether and see what bites.
You're right. But you were also saying okay. For us, we get dropped onto the field for the 50-yard line for halftime. No warning.
Yep.
I think I know what you're gonna say, but what do you think you and I are pulling out?
I don't know. There's guitars there. There's pianos there. There's all kinds of instruments. Okay. Nobody to play them but us, and we can just kind of choose. It's like the Hunger Games, the cornucopia, but instead of the cornucopia with weapons. I mean, there could be weapons there. I don't know, but it's just all kinds of utilities and utensils.
Yeah,
that we can draw with, if you will.
Yeah, I'll tell you what I think. My first thought is going to be is, first of all, are you familiar with our queen Taylor Swift?
Yes.
And are you familiar with the fact that we in our repertoire when we were a band, one of our warm up songs was what?
Exile
by Taylor Swift featuring
and Bon Iver.
Maybe Bon Iver featuring Taylor. I think they were I think it was just even. So they're both on it. Great song, maybe one of my favorite songs ever. So I don't see, especially if the Chiefs are playing, I don't see any world where we're not opening up with Exile with our queen Taylor Swift and our king Bon Iver, maybe our prince because Travis Kelce is our king. But yeah, I think we start with that, and then let me put you onto another pop star for a second.
Anytime.
Thanks, man. So, who is a guy who has made a whole career?
Is this your second pick?
No. This is still what we're doing for our
We're still talking about, okay.
Yeah, this is just our act still. Who's a guy who you feel like you could emulate pretty quickly?
I feel like I could emulate pretty quickly. His act?
Yeah, his act. Maybe not his voice, but his act.
I don't know.
Bro, do you remember?
Should I know this?
Do you remember karaoke? Do you remember when we did karaoke the day before my wedding? My nuptials?
Yes.
What did you do that brought we were already in the process of bringing the house down. What did you do that completely brought the Cross-Eyed Critters karaoke bar to its knees?
Benson Boone.
You just Benson Boone around, bro? Dude, if you're just Benson Booning.
Just Benson Booning.
If you just Benson Boone all over that stage, we're going to be just fine. We can riff, we can do some chords. We can probably pull out we can
Benson Boonin makes
dude. What? That was
Dude, they
obviously
just get so
dude,
excited.
that was anyway.
Sure.
So welcome back to Until We Agree. So if we're doing that and then we Weezer them a couple of times, we're gonna be just fine.
Weezer.
And for the audience who doesn't know what a Weezering is,
I don't like using these bands as verbs.
for the audience who doesn't know what a Weezering is, what was our band W known for when we would Weezer the audience?
So what we would do is we'd be playing a song you like, and then we'd immediately break out into "Say It Ain't So." Just abruptly, it's your favorite part.
And it's so good, and it hit every single time. So we would do that, and then I think honestly we're done at that point. If we're booning and Weezering all over the stage, and we already hit Taylor Swift probably they're gonna keep cutting to Taylor Swift in the audience. That's what they do every game anyways. If she has her flashlight up, and frankly I bet Taylor Swift could get a lighter in there. If we get Taylor Swift a gas lighter, that's the show. That's the show right there.
Yeah, that's all you need.
So anyways, that's your second pick. My second pick is the band Camino, just because I kind of want it. This isn't what the world needs. This is kind of what I want. And their concert in Nashville sold out when I was being an indecisive Ian about buying tickets. And so I'm not going to get to see him this time around, but would be nice to at least get to see him on TV.
And you could, yeah.
And I think you would like it too.
Got picked. No, I probably wouldn't because their album's terrible.
No, it's that you're such a clown.
You know who's not terrible? My third pick.
John Bellion, yeah. Okay.
No.
Oh, okay.
Chris Angel.
Oh.
Aren't you tired of music at the halftime show?
I'll tell you what, if you're at a Super Bowl party, you're barely even hearing the music anyways.
Exactly. So
Magic
what if you
is
have Chris
voiceless.
Angel?
Yeah, dude.
He's like, it's like basically like Bane, the field exploding, and it's like, oh no, Chris Angel's gonna die on the field at the halftime show.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, he's in a blimp above. He's in the Goodyear blimp above, and it definitely wasn't fake, and he's magic.
The thing about Chris Angel though is I could see him kind of seeing this as like the grand finale of his career. I could see him actually just dying on the field. And that's just the whole act, and he just is traumatizing the entire nation, and that's just how that's the last time we see him. Maybe he's not actually dead, but he fakes it and then goes off grid for the rest of his life. That's what happens in The Prestige. The Prestige is just like, you just learn that, and this is a movie because I love good movies, and
I haven't seen it.
Well, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but that's like the whole like theme of The Prestige is about magicians, and they're magicians who like go to these like extreme lengths to be successful. And like a lot of like what magic is commitment to a bit for like pretty much forever. And that's like what they point out in that movie. And I think I could see that being a Chris Angel thing that they do. And I was about to say something. Oh, dude. Yeah. Remember last week? And by last week, I mean 2 weeks. No, it was last week. We were talking about Tyler Durden. I watched it, bro.
I know you watched Fight Club.
I watched Fight Club, and it was...
And we'll talk about that. I
can't believe
Give
it.
us your third pick first. I'm sure it's not a boring band.
Let me put you onto the Doghouse for a second. Are you familiar with the Doghouse?
Yeah, you're in it all the time.
No, I'm never in it. And the way I don't ever get in it is by saying stuff like this. Brittany has been insistent on this for years. And I'm going to say it because she deserves to be heard. Her voice is wise. It's bold. It's smart. And she deserves this. She deserves to have the world hear this. Because she is so insistent on this person being a great act. Jason Derulo. And I don't disagree at all. But I think Jason Derulo actually, he has the hits and he has the flair, and he can, I think, also do backflips.
Can Jason Derulo do backflips? Honestly, I mean, Jason Derulo does have the hits.
Yeah.
I'm shocked by the amount of monthly listeners he still has.
That's the thing.
I don't think he hasn't had a hit in 10 years.
In 10 years, but he just has staying power because what he did, like Ryan Solo,
what you say?
Talk dirty to me. Talk dirty. Trumpets. Like
trumpets.
This guy has and he has like the connections too. Like he'd bring out like T-Pain, Flo Rida. Like So yeah. I think it's a great idea, and I'm glad Brittany says it, and she deserves to be heard on that one. So that was a good one.
Good.
But yeah, anyways, enough of that. Fight Club, bro, did not go the way I thought it would go. Shocking. But in some ways not, because that's what all these movies do. They just like to divert your expectations, and they go, "Oh, surprise! This is what's happening." I'm not going to spoil it, of course, because
spoiler alert for Fight Club. Let's just talk about it.
Yeah. Spoiler alert for Fight
old.
Club. Yeah.
What didn't you like about it?
No, nothing. I liked all of it.
Okay.
I gave it 4 stars. I thought it was good. It was entertaining.
It was about to be seething, it sounded like, and then you just liked it. So
No. It did a good job. Like, I'm getting used to the fact that like the reason like movies like this are so like highly regaled is because at the last second they kind of pull a surprise twist ending.
Did you say regaled?
Is that not the right word? Like,
I don't know.
I think that feels like the right word.
Much.
But like, so Tyler Durden is actually just Edward Norton the whole time.
Right. Yes. That is the big twist in the movie. He's just seeing things basically.
Yeah, and so let me put you onto this is my Letterboxd review. I want to know if you Oh yeah. So I had 2 moments that confused me. And it is when the opening credits had a guy on the credits who was just a dinner item named Meatloaf, and he was the 4th highest billed.
Right.
On the whole movie.
So you know Meatloaf the singer, right? You know Meatloaf.
Never heard of him. And
you definitely have heard of him.
I don't know if I have, and he's 4th highest billed. Obviously, I know who he is now, but his name is. Did he make a whole career out of being called Meatloaf?
Yeah, you've heard that song. I forget.
Yeah,
it's a big song. You've
sounds
heard it.
very memorable.
Whatever. You look up Meatloaf, man. You'll be shocked.
Yeah, and so the second thing that kind of confused me, which I guess isn't that confusing because it kind of is pretty obvious, but I said when Ed Norton was like the Joker and the Dark Knight at the same time, and Tyler Durden was like Ted from the hit movie Ted 2, but he was also like the Joker in the Dark Knight.
So why do you think he was like Ted? That's the part that lost me in this review. Why was he like Ted the bear from Ted 2?
Well, because he's like an imaginary friend who because of people's belief in him became more real. And so the legacy of Brad Pitt's Tyler Durden lived on through Ed Norton. Well, he was living through Ed Norton the whole time, but so that's what that was. It was kind of like a if you believe it, it will happen kind of situation. Very Disney-esque actually.
But then didn't a bunch of stuff explode at the end of the movie?
Yeah, and that part was also kind of confusing because like I don't really know what that accomplished because I think at that point like the internet and like digital like I think like the internet and like digital file dude I can't talk and like
Are
digital,
you okay?
No, I choked, bro. And like digital files existed, and so I don't really know what blowing up a bunch of buildings that had like papers in them was going to do, and like it wasn't going to get rid of all debt in the world. But and then I don't know how he shot Brad Pitt in the head by shooting himself in the mouth, but he only got shot in the neck. That was kind of confusing too, but I'm gonna let that one slide because there's probably some imaginary friend physics that I don't quite understand, and that's okay. But I don't want to spend too much time on this because we got to wrap this bad boy up soon.
Well, the real big thing that I don't know if you saw my Letterboxd review. Both of our movies we watched this week adds up to 5 stars because you gave that a 4-star, and the movie I watched last night I gave a 1 star.
Oh no way! I missed your 1 star. Oh,
I watched Freakier Friday.
Man, that's crazy.
And
our boy Graham got to watch 5-star movie Hot Rod, and you had to watch Freakier Friday this week. That's our only people we follow on Letterboxd, by the way. I
would like to say I said that I would gladly switch bodies with anyone who hasn't seen it. That's the Letterboxd review.
Even me was not good. With my Crohn's tummy?
No, not anyone, I guess.
That's why it's 1 star, not half a star.
Well, actually, now that I'm thinking of it, I would because anything would be an upgrade from FP.
Dude, you're such a
Let's
rat.
move on.
You're such a rat with food poisoning. Okay. Do you want to talk
I have
about
something for you.
Okay.
So we've been talking about Taylor Swift, right?
Of course. Our queen.
There's 2 buttons in front of you. One button kills Taylor Swift. And the other button kills 500,000 people. Random across the world.
Am I
What do you do?
Am I safe from the button?
Yeah, you're safe from the button. What do you do?
Is there another option?
What do you mean? There's 2 buttons.
Is there like an option where I just walk out of the room though?
I don't.
Is there an option where I just walk
question.
out the room though?
I mean, you might not like what happens if you do.
Okay, what happens if I walk out the room?
Let's not get into that.
Dude, that's a no but. You have to yes and. What happens if I walk out the room?
If you walk out of the room, you can continue your normal life and not do anything.
Okay, I picked that one. How did I even get in that room in the first place? What a sick, twisted room. Did Maddie Healy, that rat, said that? No, I bet no. That's a Jake Gyllenhaal rat level move.
See, I was hoping I was gonna try to get you with the just illusion that you had to choose one of the buttons, but you of course are a slimy little rat who. Because then at the end I was gonna, you were gonna pick one or the other, and I was gonna say, really? I would have just walked out of the room.
Yeah, but
you beat me to it, unfortunately. So. And I would like to point out that I did text you saying I had a debilitating, would you rather type beat for you. And it was none of those things.
No, I was totally fine. Because the illusion of choice does not exist to me, bro.
Okay, now.
Okay.
You have to push one of those buttons or you die.
Okay. And what happens if I walk out of the room this time?
You die. You die this time.
How?
Long, slow, painful death.
Okay, but is there a chance I get away with it though?
No.
Okay, what's outside the door then?
What's that? You want to know?
Yes. I just asked.
It's a million Taylor Swift fans, and they thought Taylor Swift was about to walk out the door. And not only are they angry, but they're told that inside that room is the person who killed Taylor Swift, no matter what.
Okay, but get this. Taylor Swift has to be in the room too, because the button can't just kill her. You never said that they implanted a chip in her brain that would blow up at the press of a button. So I'm assuming it would.
Sorry, I forgot to mention that. They did.
No, that's not. No, there's no way. Take it back.
No,
take it back. Did. Take it back.
I hate to say it. They did.
No, take it back, please.
Technology in this world is, just advanced beyond anything we can really grasp. So now 2 of those buttons are in front of you and you have to press one. What are you doing?
500,000 people.
Are you getting ripped to shreds by Swifties?
I'm
taking out 500,000 randoms?
500,000 randoms.
Or are you...
I'm doing
500,000. You're saying... One Taylor Swift is worth more than 500,000 randoms.
Do I have to say yes?
Now, what if I said it's 500,000 youths in Asia?
That's our future, though.
That definitely is our future.
That's the next generation.
Sorry, 500,000 euthanasias.
Okay, and
you're putting people out of their misery.
I think there's a way. Oh. What a great twist. So these are people. Oh, no, dude, that's weird. That's twisted. So these are okay. And so I think there's a chance I'm okay if I walk out of the room. I think the Swifties
are not.
The Swifties aren't.
The
Swifties aren't understanding people.
They're so mad.
Say something bad about the Swifties.
All too well, the 10-minute version is blasting outside the door and you can hear it.
Say something bad about the Swifties. It sounds like you don't think they're human enough to let me survive. Because obviously it's not my fault.
No, it's not that they're not human. It's that they're so committed. It's actually all their weaknesses are strengths. They're so committed.
Right.
And they love Taylor Swift so much that they would kill for her.
But Taylor Swift isn't asking them to kill for her.
Yeah, she did actually.
This is getting stupid. I think you're just mad that I won, and you're trying to pin this on me. You're rewriting history. You'd
rather kill 500,000 randoms than 500,000 euthanasias?
Bro, obviously I'm not killing 500,000 people. That was a joke, bro. That's why I said it quietly. Say it with me.
It sounded like you were embarrassed.
No, say it with me. Everyone knows when you talk. You're not saying it with me. Everyone knows.
Because nobody knows what you're about to say.
You know, this is the saying we say. Everyone knows. Say it, bro. Everyone knows
when you talk quietly.
You're just
serious.
No, stop. That's not the same.
You were talking quiet. Are you joking now? See,
do you want to talk about performative males?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Have you heard of performative males?
Like Noah's, sure.
Well, no, like for real. Have you heard about performative males?
Yes, I know. For real, I do. It's like
I saw one guy that's like the competition for performative males.
Yeah. What about it?
So, why don't you explain performative males for everybody?
Performative males are basically men who like to gaslight women by fronting as the most allied ally you can be to a woman, basically.
And so they set this guy up to go on into a competition. Did I send this to you, or did you just see it?
Well, I've seen the competitions. I don't know which one. I've seen a couple, so I don't know which one you're referring to.
Well, they just like had this guy looking like a, hipster, kind of baggy pants with the small shirt and the jacket, and he had the tote bag, and his keys were clipped to his belt loop, and he had a shirt on underneath that he was going to reveal later that said tampons should be free. And so it's that sort of thing.
Yes, I know what it is.
So Matt just cut out the funniest part of the podcast. I want everybody to know that. Anyways, performative male competition, I think we would thrive at, is what I was going to get into. If anybody can gaslight it, tell us.
Dude, don't I know it?
So
we've been doing it for years.
Do your best performative male impression.
I'm not doing that.
It's like I'll do it after you.
No, people. No, you're not.
I'll do it after you. You do it first.
You do it first.
No.
This is your idea.
I don't want to steal any of your material.
Dude, we have 2 new countries. We have 2 new countries.
Okay, tell it to them, but as a performative male.
Dude. Hey. Hey there. I know what you're thinking. What are we doing here? It's so unfair. It's so unfair that these 2 men get to have listeners from Portugal and Romania on their podcast, brand new. And other podcasts, maybe podcasts with other genders. They don't get the right to do that. They don't. I don't want to.
We should abolish men.
I don't want to do this anymore.
We should abolish men.
Yeah.
Dude, what's wrong with you?
Okay, let's move on to Q&A. Thank you to our listeners, seriously, from Romania and Portugal. It's a big honor to have you. So, thank you. Hello and hello.
Okay, let's go to Q&A. Read it.
So, if you want to have a Q&A question like Kim is about to have, leave a comment on Spotify, leave a comment on Instagram, leave a comment on TikTok, all at Until We Agree. Anywhere you leave a comment, we'll find it, and we'll feature you on the hottest growing podcast in the world for Swifties and NFL fans and everyone in between alike. So we appreciate it, and I'm only saying all this because I'm pulling up the question, but we do want to hear your question. We also would love 5 stars. If you haven't given us 5 stars, that would be great. And just pop us a follow. Why not? We're having fun, and we hope you have some fun with us. So Kim asks, true or false? All sandwiches can be drastically improved if made into paninis.
Can I admit something to answer this question?
Yeah, go ahead.
I've never had a panini.
Well, it's just flat toasted bread. And
it sounds good, but all sandwiches?
Yeah, maybe not all sandwiches. Like I can't maybe not like I feel like tuna may not do well with it. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm not a tuna guy, so I might just be speaking out of turn. But what I do, something that I do love is like a warm, wet sandwich. You know, like fire.
Mm-hmm.
You've been like not sponsored, but like Firehouse. How like their sandwiches are so wet but so warm at the same time.
I don't like Firehouse, but
you know what I'm talking about.
I know the feeling that you mean.
Like
it's greasy. You're talking about greasy.
No, it's not.
Sandwiches.
No, it's not greasy. It's not greasy. It's just like they steam them. They steam the deli meats, and it emits liquid. Like it gets them like watery.
They microwave them and pour water on them.
I think so. I think they heat it up in water or something of the sort because it's
all boil these sandwiches.
Yeah, the content's always so wet and warm, and then the bread is also dry and warm, and it's that's what I'm looking for in a sandwich is those two elements combining. And so I think there's a real argument for it. I can't speak to all sandwiches because I'm not like well versed in every sandwich ever, but I think there's a real argument for it.
That's your argument is because of Firehouse subs.
Not because of Firehouse subs, because of that kind of sandwich, a toasted but wet sandwich.
Name one sandwich that is like that, real quick.
Well, there's plenty of sandwiches you can make that aren't like that. But if you made those sandwiches toastier and wetter, they would be better.
Like?
Ham, turkey. Peanut butter, probably.
Peanut butter and jelly is where I was gonna go with this. There's no way. Hold on.
That was the most cartoon sneeze I've ever heard
No, that was
in
real.
my life. That was like Tom and Jerry special effects. That was crazy. That's
There's
staying
no
in.
way. By the way, there's no way. There's no way sorry, I keep losing my train of thought because all I can think about is the fact that you're gonna cut this bit that I worked so hard on. Are you actually
Sorry,
gonna cut
man.
it,
Yes, of course I'm cutting it.
dude? Come on.
Yes, sorry. Just say sandwich. Dude, stop. Stop. You're done. This episode is over. Shout out Taylor Swift.
Finito.
Shout out our Queen Taylor Swift and shout out our second king, Hutch.
Oh, thank you for listening. This show's called Until We Agree. Oh, thank you for listening.
All right, we can talk about it in the post credit. Go ahead and state your case.
All right. If you're hearing
But
this,
do it in a funny voice.
if you're hearing this, that's because Matt has decided, or methinks Matt's decided to keep it in.